Human health and disease. So, early Greeks like Hippocrates as well as Indian Ayurveda system of medicine asserted that health is a state of body and mind where there was a balance of certain humors. Later on, biological discovery stated that mind influences through neutral system and endocrine system, our immune system which maintains our health. Good health is a state of optimum physical fitness, mental maturity, and alertness with freedom from anxiety, and social well being with freedom from social tensions. In order to achieve good health, it is necessary to have balanced diet, personal hygiene, and regular exercise. When people are healthy, they are more efficient at work. Health increases productivity and brings economic prosperity. Health also increases longevity of people. Health also increases longevity of people. And the World Health Day is celebrated on 7th April. Okay. When the functioning of one or more organs or system of body is adversely affected, characterized by various signs and symptoms, we say that we are not healthy. That is, we have a disease. Health can be affected by genetic disorders, infections, lifestyle, deficiencies with which a child is born, and defects with the child inherits from parents since birth. Infections, depending on infection, the body can be affected minimally or severely. Infections are caused by viruses, bacteria, and various kinds of organisms. These infections lead to conditions like flu, chickenpox, pneumonia. A variety of lifestyles like behavioral and social factors can have a major impact on health. These include lack of physical exercise, poor diet leading to obesity and malnutrition. Disease may be broadly classified into two types, that is acquired, which are contracted after birth due to various reasons like infection, degeneration, diet, addiction, depression, etc. These diseases are the further of two types, communicable and non communicable. Communicable can pass from one infected person to a healthy one. Non communicable remain confined to the person who developed them and do not spread to others. Congenital are the one which person has already contracted at birth. Congenital can be of two basic types, hereditary or genetic, and diseases due to environmental. Disease we have acquired or congenital. Acquired are communicable and non. Congenital can be also hereditary or genetic. Common disease in humans. A wide range of organisms belonging to bacteria, viruses, fungi, protozoans, helminths could cause disease in man. Such disease causing organisms are called pathogens. More parasites are therefore pathogen as they cause harm to the host by living on or in them. The pathogens can enter our body by various means, multiply, and interfere with normal vital activities, resulting in the morphological and functional damage. Pathogens have to adapt to live within the environment of the host. For example, the pathogens that enter the gut must know a way of surviving in the stomach at low pH and resisting the various digestive enzymes. Communicable diseases. They are caused by parasites or pathogens. Some of disease are bacterial, viral, protozoan, helminthing, and fungal. Can be caused by parasites or pathogens. First, we have bacterial diseases, under which it comes typhoid, pneumonia, typhoid and pneumonia. Next. First bacterial disease is typhoid. It is a contagious disease of intestine caused by bacterium Salmonella typhi. The organism of the disease are present in the stool and urine, therefore carried by contaminated food and water. Bacterium enters via mouth, lives in the intestine and causes lesions in the intestinal walls. Lesions, sorry. Incubation period of the bacterium is 1 to 3 weeks. Sustained high fever 39 to 40 degrees Celsius, weakness, stomach pain, constipation, headache, and loss of appetite are some of the common symptoms of this disease. Intestinal perforation and death may occur in severe cases. Typhoid fever would be confirmed by the Vidal test. Next bacterial disease is pneumonia. Pneumonia. Cause of bacteria like Streptococcus pneumoniae and Haemophilus influenzae, which infect the alveoli of lungs. As a result of the infection, the alveoli get filled with the fluid, leading to severe problems in the respiration. The symptoms of pneumonia include fever, chills, cough, and headache. In severe cases, the lips and the fingers nail may turn grey to bluish in color. A healthy person requires the infection by inhaling the droplets, aerosols released by an infected person, or even by sharing glasses and utensils with an infected person. Levofloxacin is popularly used to treat pneumonia. We have some other bacterial diseases which are cholera, which is caused by Vibrio cholera, then anthrax, Bacillus anthracis, and the diphtheria, which is Cornea bacterium diphtheria, and the whooping cough pertussis, which is Bordetella pertussis, then TB, which is Mycobacterium tuberculosis, and the tetanus, which is Clostridium tetani. Bacteria actually causes disease came from the Robert Koch in 1876. Next, we have viral diseases. Common cold is caused by some. First is common cold under viral. Some 100 types of rhinoviruses. Virus infects nose and upper respiratory passage but not the lungs, causing inflammation of the mucous membranes. There is irritation of nasal tract, nasal congestion, flow of mucus, sneezing, sore throat, hoarseness, cough, tiredness, headache, and slight fever. Droplets from cough or sneezes of an infected person can either inhale directly or transmit it to contaminated objects and infect a healthy person. Next, we have mumps or infectious parotiditis. 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 Caused by paramyxovirus, which is RNA virus. Paramyxovirus, also called RNA virus. Mumps causes inflammation of the parotid glands behind ears. MMR vaccine is used against measles, mumps, and rubella, which is German measles. It is a inflammation of the parotid gland. Then we have measles, rubella disease. Rubiola. Highly infectious childhood disease occurring between 3 to 6 years of age. It is caused by rubiola virus. Rubiola virus. Some other important viral diseases are the dengue fever, chickenpox, poliomyelitis. And we have protozoan diseases. Malaria is caused by a digenetic protozoan. Digenetic protozoan. Parasite known as Plasmodium. Life cycle of Plasmodium requires two hosts, human and mosquito, for the completion. We have types of malaria: benign, cotton, malignant, and the mild tertian. Plasmodium enters the human body as sporozoites. Okay, here is a cycle now. So Plasmodium enters human body as sporozoites. Okay, which is infective stage. Through the bite of an infected female, through bite of infected female anopheles, which is a vector. Okay, the sporozoites reach the liver cells via blood. Then they reach liver cells by blood. They initially multiply asexually. These then attack the RBCs. Resulting in the rupturing. The rupture of RBC is associated with the release of hemozoin. After RBCs are getting ruptured, a toxin which causes a chill and high recurring fever every 3 to 4 days. The female Anopheles mosquitoes then bites an infected human being. The malaria parasites enter into the mosquito's body and undergo further development to form sporozoids that finally move to the salivary glands of the insect. When bites an infected. When Anopheles bite an infected human being, an infected person, the malaria parasite enter into mosquito's body, which is Anopheles, and undergo further development, form sporozoids that finally move to the salivary glands of insects. The bite of these mosquitoes introduce sporozoites inside the human body. Thus initiating the above mentioned cyclic process again. The attack of malaria is preceded by tiredness, headache, and muscular pain. Malaria is characterized by the recurring rigors lasting 6 to 10 hours. There are three stages: cold stage, hot stage. Holy shit, yeah. We have three stages: cold, hot, sweating stage. Sweating, okay. Or the gradual fall in temperature. The important measure to control malaria include controlling or eliminating the vectors and their breeding places, which can be achieved by fitting doors and windows with wire nets, using repellents, etc., avoiding stagnation of the water in and around residential areas, regular cleaning of the household coolers, use of mosquito nets, and introducing fishes like gambusia in ponds that feed on mosquito larvae, spraying of insecticides in ditches, drainage areas, and swamps. It can be treated by drugs such as chloroquine, quinine, primaquine, etc. Then we have amoebiasis, which is amoebic dysentery. And amoeba histolytica is a protozoan parasite in the large intestine of human, which causes amoebiasis. Symptoms of this include constipation, abdominal pain, cramps, stools, abdominal pain. With excess mucus and blood clots, housefly act as the housefly act as the mechanical carriers and serve to transmit the parasite from feces to infected person to food and food products. Drinking water and food contaminated by the fecal matter are the main source of infection. Spread of amoebiasis can be controlled by proper sanitation, protection of food from flies. It can be treated by administering drugs such as metronidazole and tinidazole. Metronidazole and tinidazole. We have helminthic diseases. ਜਦੋਂ ਕੋਈ ਰੂਪ ਦੀ ਰਾਣੀ ਸਲਟੀ ਹੀਰ ਵੇਖੇ. The helminths are the animals that belongs to the phylum Platyhelminthes. Which are flatworms and nematoda, roundworms. Many parasitic forms of this group, popularly known as the parasitic worms, are the endoparasites of the gut and blood. Endoparasites of gut and blood. In human body and cause various diseases. Then we have Ascaris. This is a caused by the nematode Ascaris lumbricoides. Ascaris lumbri or lumbri, whatever. An endoparasite of small intestine. Symptoms of this disease include internal bleeding, muscular pain, fever, anemia, and blockage of the intestinal passage. The eggs of the parasite are excreted along with the feces of infected person, which contaminates soil, water, plants, etc. A healthy person acquires this infection through contaminated water, vegetables, fruits, etc. And we have filariasis, filarial worms, which is filarial worms. causes slowly developing chronic inflammation of the organ in which they live for many years. Usually, lymphatic vessels of the lower limbs, and the disease is called the elephantiasis or filariasis. Elephantiasis or the filariasis. The genital organ are also often infected, resulting in the gross deformities. The pathogens are transmitted to a healthy person through the bite of the female mosquito Culex. Humans are definitive host for filarial worm, whereas mosquitoes are an intermediate host. Filariasis is prevented by preventing mosquito bite. Then we have fungal disease. ਜਦੋਂ ਕੋਈ ਰੂਪ ਦੀ ਰਾਣੀ ਸਲੇਟੀ. Protozoan is the third one here. Fourth is helminthic. They are caused by fungi. The fungal disease of the man are either mycosis, which are caused by infection of fungi, or toxicosis. Many fungi belonging to the genera Microsporum, Trichophyton, or the Epidermophyton are the responsible for ringworm, which is one of the most common infection diseases in the man. Ringworm is generally acquired from the soil or by using towels, clothes, or even the comb of the infected individual. Appearance of the dry, scaly lesions on various parts of the body, such as skin, nails, and scalp, are the main symptoms of this disease. These lesions are accompanied by intense itching, heat, and moisture help these fungi to grow, which makes them thrive in skin folds such as those in the groin or between the toes. Drugs like griseofulvin and miconazole inhibit infection.